I Oh, such a banger. They just don't make them like that anymore. I'm gonna have to remove it. I'm gonna have to trim it from the VOD. But I don't care. Welcome to another Escape Route stream. I'm not really awake enough to stream, but let's stream it anyway. Fuck, I'm tired. I'm so unruly tired. So now it's the perfect time. Start Warriors Wednesday. Warriors Wednesday. Horrible idea. This will probably last for one stream, but I think Elgato volume seems low in my ears. Let me compare it to my microphone. I am actually quieter. Let's see if we can bring my mic a little bit closer and then adjust the volume just a little bit more. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to live with that. The settings are never right. The settings are never how I want them. Welcome, Johnny. This is Samurai Warriors 5. Oromachi Shogunate, Flower Palace. How was work? Work was alright. I was up at 5:30. Be ready by 7 to get to work by 8. And then I worked from basically 8 a.m. through to 2 p.m. And then I spent some time in town after work before getting home. So I didn't really get home until much before 5. And I've been tired all day because of the early start. But I'm happy to be here now. Any succulent food? Actually, yes. There was an Asian street food restaurant that opened up in the same street that I work in, and for the rest of this month, food is 20% off in there because they're starting out. So I can't remember the name of it now, but they basically take a samosa, brush it up, and fry it in chickpeas, and that was really nice. And I also had some lamb shish from there as well. Like £13 worth of food, and it was like £9 something because of the promotion. It was very nice, but it did also repeat on me, which is fun. But it's the kind of food where you're happy for it to repeat on you because it's really nice food, so it doesn't bother you too much. Welcome, Vlad. Bushi Fighter Quintus, yes. Tempted to pick this up on Steam. There's keys on Aniba for under 20 quid. I don't know how people feel about Aniba as a platform. But I'd be up for a partnership of some kind with them. I do find a lot of like bundle keys end up on Aniba. They're definitely a site I would work with. Maybe I should fire them an email, because I'm sure I would get more business out of partnering with Aniba than I do with Loaded. I don't get many clicks with Loaded, but I reckon I get a lot more with Aniba. Especially if I pick a game up for a couple of bucks on Aniba. Because then people watching know, oh, it's only a couple of bucks. If I get some sort of kickback from that, it'd be worth it, I think. Yeah. Well, I made a whopping 10 pence from those 2 sales, so when I hit the £10 payout on Impact. The way Impact is set up, really, you're supposed to have tons of sponsorships going, and then, you know, It all gets fed into Impact, and then you get your cut. It's definitely something I'll look into this year. I ordered a Trim UI S Pro S or whatever miniature gaming console, handheld Linux-based thing, and I intend to do a proper like unboxing and review of that. And I think if I do that and get myself on the handheld market, then there's tons of companies that I could reach out to about handhelds potentially. Why does this have an Acquire vibe? I guess because it's set in feudal Japan. Well, yeah, Sengoku era. But this was Koei Tecmo, I want to say, through and through. Like, I don't think anybody else was working with them. I don't think this is Ruby Party or any of Koei Tecmo's other subsidiaries. The engine from this, I believe, was reused for Token Rambu Warriors. Oh, Samurai Western. Yeah. That's the game I need to give another shot. I really didn't like Samurai Western the first time I tried to play it. Maybe my opinion on it will change now that I've dug into a few PS2 games fairly recently. One of the greatest heroes of the Sengoku era, Nobunaga sought to unify Japan and put an end to the wars and power struggles that gripped its provinces. Nobunaga began his journey as a minor daimyo of Owari, where his youthful misbehavior earned him the title of Owari's Great Fool. He first rose to prominence upon defeating the fearsome army of the neighboring Imagawa clan in Okehazama. Nobunaga further expanded his power by defeating the Saito clan of Mino, and then turned all his efforts toward fighting for Japan's great unification. Success in marching on Kyoto and installing Yoshiaki Ashikaga as shogun brought Nobunaga very close to achieving his dream of ruling over Japan. That was your first introduction to Acquire. I think mine was whatever Tenchus they worked on, because I think Acquire might have worked on maybe the first couple of Tenchu games. Of course, they definitely worked on Shinobido, which I didn't like when I played it back in the day, but I think I probably like it more. I think Hanzo in this is voiced by... It's definitely a Japanese voice actor I recognize. I'm not sure if it's Gintoki's voice actor or if it's Kiryu's voice actor. But Hanzo is definitely has a familiar voice. Here, it's probably more effective just to use the triangle attack. Right. Lock on L1. Okay. Well, strafe L1. It's not lock on L1. Lock on, I think, is click right stick in. Okay, let's clear the enemy troops. Weapon traits, Odachi. The Odachi is a weapon with a wide range and great attack strength, especially effective against crowds. It can take down scores of enemies with a single slice. Jump straight into a group of enemies with the hyper attack, then use power attack. So, square, triangle, square, triangle, triangle. Ah, yes. So that's what I know them for, is for the original Tenchu. And then when Tenchu changed hands from them, they created Shinobido, which was like a spiritual successor to Tenchu. It had a mission maker, just like Tenchu 2. I still think the best Tenchu I've played is probably Time of the Assassins, Shinobi Tyson, but that's because I'm very, I very much blinded by nostalgia with that pick. But it's the one I spent the most time on. It's the one I played for the longest. Beat Okabe. Can do. That does sound like Kiryu's voice acting. Where's Kiryu here? You played Yakuza 3? He was in that period drama. Do you remember? Yakuza 3? What have Acquire made recently? I see you, Yashuoshi. I see you. You actually learn a bit about Japanese history. Oh, they do a lot of ghost dev now. And you know what? Awesome. That's good for them, because at least that means they're still getting work. Even if they are not necessarily taking all the fame, like getting all the fame for it, they are still getting work, and they are still collaborating on bangers. That's cool. I did wonder who developed that new Paper Mario, because it didn't feel like whatever's left of Alpha Dream. Defeat Senna and Hanzo Hattori, as opposed to Heiji Hattori. Senna. Senna. There we go. Bye-bye, Senna. Oh, did she drop something? Oh, we got it. Weapon. They're all going to be F-rank weapons to start with anyway. It is super cool to have horses in this one. Right, we got rage mode unlocked. Okay. We'll get Muso Frenzy as well, which is nice. Get close to our bar running out and then activate Muso Frenzy. If you're locked onto an enemy now, you actually follow them with your special, which is really nice. Having taken Ieyasu Tokugawa from Imagawa forces, Nobunaga decided to keep Ieyasu as hostage of the Oda clan. Ieyasu.
将軍にとって変わらんと上洛を企てているそうだな。はい。確かなことはわかりませんが、そのような噂は耳にしたことがあります。ならば義元に勝てたなら、俺は天下すら狙えるということか。天下？ざれ言よ。しかし、座して滅びを待つくらいならば、俺は乱世に抗う。家康、お前も共に戦ってみぬか。乱世に抗う。なんと壮大な。ですが、私でお役に立てる。
Oh, I'm sure you can be of help, pretty boy.
その覚悟があるならば、お前を人質としては扱わん。お前も俺を兄とでも思えばいい。はっ。この家康、必ずや信長殿の、いえ、兄上のお役に立ってみせます。
Yeah, it very much seems like him.
やれやれ、信長様の蛮勇には骨が折れますな。下の者の苦労も少しは分かっていただきたいもんです。
そう言うな勝家。兄上のやりようは蛮勇にも見えるが、その実賞賛あればこそ仕掛けているのだ。
さすが信行だ。信長様のことがよく分かってるじゃねえか。
言葉に気をつけろとし。
Game came out in 2021. What are they doing? They pull their finger out and update their stupid websites.
幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。私のことは呼び捨てで構わないさ。それよりまたさ、こたびは苦労をかけたな。これからも兄上のことをそばで助けて差し上げてくれ。
なあ、任せとけって。この槍の又座がいる限り、誰にも信長様を撃たせねえからよ。
そいつは頼もしいこった。
I feel like I learned a little bit about Japanese history play. Yes. Even evaluation after each scenario, reflecting how well you did in battle. What are these people doing? They're wasting time. That's the guy who's playing a Warriors game. Range and expert. Okay, sounds good to me. Wonder if this game has oh yeah, it looks like it might. Dojo. Stables. Yeah, it looks like it might. If it has like a what do they call it? That place in Token Rambu where all the attractive young studs walk around. Get the name now.
今川家の人質となるはずだった徳川家康を奪取し、信長は兵を引き上げた。家康を得て三河にくさびを打ち込んだ信長は、
Ieyasu in his possession. Oh, come on.
北に隣接する
I wouldn't say his possession. That's dirty.
この頃美濃では剣謀術数を駆使して成り上がった斎藤道三が旧国司を退けて支配の実権を握っていた。
So the question is, have people noticed and they're just teasing me? Or like, have they not noticed? I suppose the headphones make it hard to see that I had my hair cut. I had my haircut yesterday. And I would say it looks really good on me. Sure. Stupid DualShock 4. Nobuyuki visited Nobunaga's castle in an effort to dissuade him from having a controller that disconnects itself all the time. I dissuade you from having a controller that disconnects all the time. Headphones, yeah. I feel pretty hot, I must say. It helps because you can't see anything below the shoulders on screen, so I actually look pretty slim, which is nice. Not so much with that. Hello! 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 Doesn't matter what universe she's in. She's always attractive. I've never seen a bad Oichi. I've seen 2 Oichis.
姫、またそんな無茶なことを。まあ、姫も言って。
It's weird seeing the real historical figures and not anthropomorphic versions of their swords.
聞いたか、家康。ミノに攻め入ることになったぞ。
はい。先ほど私たちにも出陣の下知が。兄上のお役に立つ好機。心して望まなくては。
気合入ってるじゃねえか。信長様もお前に期待してるみてえだ。頑張れよ。
頑張れよ。
半蔵、平八、出陣の支度を急いでくれ。
なんだ竹千代、随分と張り切ってんだな。
ああ、必ず。
Hear you say something.
私が一人前のモノノフであると兄上に認めていただかなくては。
その意気はよし。とはいえ賞賛は五分にも満たぬ。若、くれぐれもご油断なきよう。
Hi, Kiryu. That's definitely him. Let me change my weapon. I got a weapon. Equipment. Yeah. Increases the amount of skill points earned. Oh, heck yeah. Sounds good. Ultimate skill. I've unlocked an ultimate skill. Oh, I've unlocked it. Okay. Yeah, oh, yeah. This is just like Token Rambo Warriors. That's got shortcut skills on buttons. We unlocked a 5th stage for square and a 4th stage for triangle. Nice. I already feel more powerful. Defeat Michikatsu Inoue, capture the central garrison. Oh, and they just recover over time. Okay, nice. I am really excited for Stranger Than Heaven. I forgot that it has a name now. I still call it Project Century or whatever. Yeah, I'm excited for that. And I am actually a little bit excited for the Yakuza 3, if only because it now means that Yakuza 3 will be playable. Because it really is the one that's been left behind. Like, it's the most archaic. It's the hardest one to play nowadays.
非凡の将か誠のうつけか推し量るならば今が好機
Yeah, I'm excited for Project Sentry. I'm also excited for the next Virtua Fighter. I was a little bit concerned, and then Revo came out, and Revo was really good. And then Revo got a whole bunch of ports, a whole bunch of ports and patches. And then they added a full-on like ghost battle mode, like proper single-player content. They listened to fans and actually went and crafted a brand new single-player mode. It's super awesome.
そのうつけた戦ぶり織田家当主信長殿とお見受けする
Sorry, Mitsu Hide Akechi. That's it. But it is time for you to die.
信長様を過信して命を縮めることなきよ。
無礼ながら一旦引かせていただく。
Like to imagine that Kiryu just got this voice acting gig after being so good in that one Boys Love game that he voiced for.
織田本陣を攻撃せよ。うつけ殿に兵法というものを教えてやれ。
まずい。斎藤勢を抑えきれぬ。斎藤勢が押してきている。このままでは本陣を守りきれるぞ。敗走。
Defeat the reinforcement. Do I have a run button? No, I think I'm expected to use the horse. Right, I've got to intercept. Reinforcement. Oh, Yakuza 8 says, well, I refuse to accept that because I don't want them trivializing what are actually, like, fantastic games for such a stupid reason. As far as I'm concerned, Dead Souls is canon. Well, it's funny because I couldn't get into Ishin all that much, because Ishin still felt like a PS3 game. That Ishin remaster still felt like a PS3 game to me. Nobunaga.
俺は殺されても死なんがな。
Oh, hello, Hanbei.
出撃の合図を。敵本陣を叩くんだ。
合図が出たか。おい、俺も行くぞ。
Okay.
敵本陣を落とせば、親父も俺を見直すだろう。
It did feel very archaic and very old-fashioned, Ishin. I get the feeling I will never return to it because I recently uninstalled it. Because that remaster is something like 70 gig. And I just uninstalled it. I'm like, okay, that's official then. I'm unlikely to go back to that. Bonus objective. Prevent Yoshisatsu Saito. That's okay. He'll be prevented.
小田はかろうじてしのいだか。しかしこの道山の首を取るには。
Hi, hello, Itets Inaba.
なんとか本陣への攻撃は防ぎ
It's time to Itets your battle ability.
兵を消耗してしまったが。
敵本陣を落とせると思ったのに。織田勢は思ったよりもしぶといみたい。
That is such a beautiful voice. Please don't be a guy.
これより先に進ませはせぬ。
It's already bad enough I find some of the guys in Token Rambu
織田の
attractive.
勢いを止めないと。小詰めに出陣の合図を。
壊してくれ。先ほどから小細工しているのは道山ではなくあいつか。
I get him, yeah, dude.
捨ておけんな。かなう相手ではなかったか。
即なし入れ。
Yeah, the story. I was playing it for like the combat styles. You know, the different weapons. That was what was keeping me invested. That and I'd spent money on it, and I felt like I had to finish it, you know, to justify the money spent. Which is the worst reason to stick with a game.
無策で稲葉山城を落とすつもり？
That is the worst reason to keep playing a game is, oh, I spent money on it, so I have to... Yeah, Blade Dancer, and there was one with like, I think you had, like, Western-style pistols, like revolvers. That, yeah. Unless that's Blade Dancer. Because I was sticking with that game because Nyanas was available as a clan member, but I never even got far enough to unlock the clan members.
強引だな。彼らの力を見くびってたみたいだ。
Yeah, that's why that style is so fun. Because I could just fucking ice everyone. And then I started blasting! You know?
先へ進むぞ。
そうやすやすと進ませぬ。者ども押し出せ。
Mitsuhara. Probably want to take him out.
敵兵を鼓舞する陣太鼓か。見過ごせんな。
Mitsuharu and the drum corps. Okay. So the drum corps are improving enemy morale. So if I take them out, the other guy follows. Yeah, look at that. Barely any health on the guy.
敵兵の士気を高められては厄介だ。あの手の連中は先に倒しておくに限る。道山様のもとへ行かせるものか。
I really did enjoy that part of Ishin. The part that was like, here's a whole bunch of different combat styles to learn. You know. And that. Games like this is the way you need to go. I know that. I know that, my dude. I'm not stupid. Elton Muso Max? Oh, you spoil me.
れまた戦場で手合わせ願おう。
Ooh, main camp open.
だいぶ手こずったが、父さんまではもうすぐだ。
I want that treasure box. Give it to me. I did definitely feel weak at the start of Ishin, from what I remember. Like, I didn't feel like I had much, like, combat power to begin with. Which I think is deliberate, right? But... I don't know, compare that to, like, Yakuza Kiwami 2, where you feel, like, pretty powerful right at the beginning. Oh, I don't. Oh, he staggers me. He staggers me. That health. Need to raise my Muso. Come on. Yes! Right. Muso time! Take that, Doshin the Giant. Dosan.
なるほど、存外やりよるが。我が城を攻める余力まではあるまい。
ここまで追い詰めたが、味方の損害も大きい。城攻めはまたの機会だ。こたびは引こう。
Castlevania Muso, I'd play that. There's literally a billion franchises that could use a Muso.
まさかあそこまでドウさんを追い詰めるとは。
ああ。しかしドウさんはさすがに強かったな。
Dragon Ball Z, Star Wars, Super Sentai, Pretty Cure. Kamen Rider kind of have some, developed by Aiting, the Batride War games. So they're a good example of what a Super Sentai Warriors game would work like. Mushroom Kingdom Warriors would be so good. Running around as Mario, punching and throwing hammers and shooting fireballs. Taking out Bowser's minions. Star Wars Muso would literally be perfect. Yes! Yes! Ooh, special. What makes it special? I can literally imagine like a Star Wars Muso playing a little bit like the Battlefront games. Like you fly your spaceship around in the space section, you land onto the Death Star in a Harrier in a carrier, and then like Lord Vader! Luke Skywalker has been spotted in blah 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 bay. This time I will stop that young Jedi. Running through the Death Star to get to Luke Skywalker. So cool. So many what ifs you could do in Star Wars. And then the amount of DLC you could sell. DLC characters. Give it a semi-stylized anime-ish look. Yeah. People would go nuts for it.
すごく怖い人だったりして。
それも一興。信行、話を進めておけ。
承知しました。
And I'm making myself excited for games that don't exist. Lord of the Rings Muso? Here's the thing, I don't like Lord of the Rings very much. A Lord of the Rings Muso would get me into LOTR. Absolutely it would. Officer training. Change equipment. Officer training. Oh, skill tree. Haha, acquire skill. Oh, you're a funny man. You get stock XP and then use to raise character levels for characters that you're not fighting with, for example. It's a special one for attack level 1. Increases your attack strength. Inflicts unblockable damage. Quite like the weapon I'm still using though. A Max Payne-like Trigun game. A decent Trigun game. Like, it's crazy to me we don't have a decent Trigun game. You could literally make a Trigun fighting game, call it Badlands Rumble. The name of the movie is literally perfect as the name of a game. Call it Badlands Rumble. Like a one-on-one fighting game or a two-on-two fighting game that plays a little bit like Ultimate Ninja Storm. Big flashy anime moves. You know, Vash, Knives, Millie, Meryl, I forget the name of the priest. All the others as playable characters. And you'd have a story mode that would just go through the main plot of Trigun and Trigun Maximum. Like, literally the blueprint for that, story-wise, would be just copy the Fist of the North Star Warriors game. Copy the way that does the story. Just a full covering.
美濃での一戦を経て、信長の非凡な才を見抜いた道さんは、尾張へ使者を派遣して和睦と縁談を
Arranged marriage. Nobunaga got
縁談
married?
の当事者は織田信長と濃姫と呼ばれる斎藤道さんの
Oh, she's pretty.
娘。貴重
But I say no.
織田
I'm all about
家
that
中に
Oichi.
道さんの突然の提案をいぶかしむ声も少なくなかったが、
Yeah.
信長は尾張にとって
Lost Paradise, I really do need to get back to at some point.
こうして両家は不戦の盟約を結ぶこととな
It's in my collection. I never traded it in because it's actually one of those games that
美濃へ招かれ
that hasn't
宴は和や
kept
か
its
な雰囲
value.
気で進行したが、その水面下では何者かによる不穏な思惑がうごめいていた。稲葉山動乱。
Yeah, £11 on voucher. That's a game that is still cheap to buy. It's £18 to buy secondhand.
そう言うな。祝いの席だ。
Everybody should get it. Everybody should get a version of Lost Paradise. It's crazy to me it's never got a remaster of any kind. Nuts.
大義なことだ。
I got the Kiryu skin while that was available. That's always fun to run around with. Yeah, exclusive to PS4. It's nuts to me. Like, you would have thought a PC port made perfect sense. But then again, you say the same thing about Dead Souls. Why the fuck isn't Dead Souls on PC?
光秀。
うつけがもう一人。俺のやり方。
Yeah, wedding battle. Dead Souls at least has the excuse of being a PS3 game, so a pain in the ass to port. Yes, but that said, they already have an engine for Yakuza 4. And Dead Souls is just built off Yakuza 4. So if they could have been bothered, they could have just remastered it using the bones of Yakuza 4.
切り抜けて屋敷の外へ出るほかなさそうだ。案内する。ついてきてくれ。
良いのか？この襲撃。
And they remastered Y4 and they didn't remaster Dead Souls at the same time. That was crazy to me. Also, I don't like the name Dead Souls. In Japan, it's Ryuga Gotoku of the End. A pun of the end as in like post-apocalypse, like zombies, but also of the end as in like of the dead, House of the Dead. Very, very clever naming. It's a wonderful name. Ryuga Gotoku of the End sounds so good. They called it Yakuza of the Dead. Mwah! Why didn't they? Today's stream is apparently brought to me by MOBA with ladies with large Gahonaga hoogs, big Bungalow Mongolo Gongas or whatever. The brave general of the Yoda clan, widely known as the Mighty Spear Mataza. Toshie was never far from Nobunaga's side, serving as the leader of the elite unite of bodyguards. As an elite unite of bodyguards. He was, however, briefly exiled from the Yoda clan after he killed one of Nobunaga's attendants for being rude. Following this, Toshie took part in the Battle of Okehazama of his own accord, where his outstanding performance earned him a position once more within the Yoda clan. He later served in Katsui Shibata's force in the Hokuriku region, where he devoted himself to fighting against the Iki Brotherhood and Uesugi army. Cool. Does that mean we're going to unlock him after this mission? That'll be nice. So at the moment, we've only been playing as Nobunaga, and I want to play as his hot sister. His hot sister's got to be unlockable. How's it going, Draven? Rise of the Ronin. Is that a PS4 game? Rise of the Ronin Ring. Oh, Rise of the Ronin was that PS5 game that people said looked like it came off the PS3, and that was a ridiculous amount of over-exaggeration. Because it's actually a really nice-looking, stylized game, and I don't know where people are coming from with that. That's Rise of the Ronin, isn't it? That's the game where everyone said, "Whoa, no, what's this PS3 game?" I'm like, one, do guys remember what fucking like PS3 games look like? Saying something is it looks like a PS3 game. Go back and play like PS3 games. They still look good. I would take this PlayStation 3 slander lying down. Powerful attacks from enemy officers, right? Okay. If they're red attacks, be careful. Got it. Take out enemies that are flashing red. Ooh. That move is new.
開けなさいと言っても無駄のように
Killzone 1 looks like a PS3 game. Even the PS2 can pull its weight when it wants to.
そいつを撃たねば機長は動けんな。
Dochin Takagoshi. Assist knows advance.
我らの存在を看破できぬとは。
Where is that guy?
つけはやはり
Dochin? More like Dochinpo. The joke is that Chinpo is slang for the penis in a very childish like name calling sense. So I'm saying that that guy is a willy. See, it's very funny. You should all laugh. We gotta take out this guy. There is nothing wrong with looking like a PS3 game. Some of my best friends are PS3 games. I have nothing against PS3 games. I'm not racist towards the PS3.
私など捨ておけばいいのよ
This guy doesn't want me to marry this beautiful lady.
期せずして進路が開けたようだ。ならば。
One of these days I'll play the Xbox 360 version of Shadow of Mordor. I do have it, purely because I know that it's like heavily stripped to the point of like entire areas being missing and entire gameplay features being missing, which makes it funny to me. Oh, my controller disconnected again. Unbelievable. I am buying a new PS4 controller. I have to. I don't have a choice. I know I can connect a PS5 controller in Bluetooth mode, but I can't wake the console with it, so it's like... I need something I can wake the console with. I'm gonna get a proper DualShock 4 soon. Oh, fuck's sake.
相手はここまでだ。せいぜい無駄にあがくがいい。
俺を見くびるなよ。
It was once you told me that, like, my want of playing that version went up. It was a case of, oh, it's nice to have, but I probably won't play it. As soon as you told me stuff was missing, like entire chunks of the game, I'm like, yeah, okay, I want to play it now. I need to see what it's like. I want to see it stutter and die and panic. Because that would be funny. Anue! Use Anue and not Anarchy. I wonder what the difference is between Anarchy and Anue. Like, I wonder if that's just like a... The fuck is going on with this wire now? Why is it choosing now of all times to be a dick munch? I've reseated it. Hopefully that makes a difference. The target over there. go over there? Come on now. Make me go the long way around. I could just hop a barrier. It's my home. My barrier to hop. Alright, I get to raise a little bit of rage. Working my way through here. Oh, Toshimitsu Saito. Nobody's gonna Toke miss you, Saito. And stay dead. Ugliest sin. It's the way you describe it. It just sounds like it's good fun. Oh, the office. Hold on. US office, yeah? Because Michael Scott in Fortnite would actually be kind of funny. If it's Ricky Gervais, then we deserve a 1980s. Is a new stream? Yes, it is. Why wouldn't it be? Hey, Ant. I don't repeat old streams like you do. So oh, there he is, blocked off. Oh, defeat Itetsu Inaba and Bokuzen Ujie in the wooden floored room. Steve Carell. Ooh. Steve Carell. Michael Scott. Yes. Nice one. That is hype. Repeat streams, yeah, you have like 24/7 old streams on, and people are like, "Is this a new stream?" Know what I'm talking about. How goes it? Are you okay? Nice to have you here. Got that ages ago. Define ages ago. Bonk. Ripping off Jontron. Yeah, that's me. Dishwasher, yes. Can I get out of the wooden floored room now? But someone told me to stop spamming my own chat. Oh, that's funny. You can do whatever the fuck you want, it's your chat. Don't spam your own chat. Why? Oh. That's funny. Bonus objective. Defeat Hironari Hineno. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna take this cocksucker out. I got this. It's historical. He's a historical figure. He definitely sucked at least one cock. Probably. I don't actually know that for sure. You are looking fresh. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It looks even better if I take the headphones off. Like, it genuinely, I feel about 10 years younger. Nobunaga! Ugly duckling turned into a hot swan. Nice. Bye bye drum corps, Captain. Hey, it's this guy. It's time to get Muso'd. Look, well, I'm alive. A little bit tired from work, but that's just because I had to get up at like 5:30 this morning. I genuinely thought I did not have the energy to stream, and then I started streaming. I felt good. So it's the typical story of sometimes you should stream even if you're not sure. It helps that this game is a banger. Better than the alternative of not looking well, not looking for it. But anyways, here's this giant enemy crab. Yeah. One of these days I'll give Genji and Days of the Blade a go. I differentiate between the two as Genji and Days of the Blade. It's easier that way. There's an early Xbox 360 game I would love to give a proper shot now that I might be in the mindset, but I expect the price of it shot up. No, it's still dirt cheap. Kengo. No copies in stock near me. I don't fancy a trip to Hastings to just to pick up a Kengo. Is it co-op? Is this co-op? Yeah, but I would have to get it on a platform where you'd be able to play it with me. I assume that the PC version has a co-op, but I think I would have to unlock co-op first. Because at the moment, it's still very much a single-player game. I don't even have a second playable character yet. Put the crab on a low boil. I'm just fixated on combo number go up. Yeah. Games are fun for that reason. Never saying in my country, the appetite comes by eating. Ah. That is true. Sometimes you're not hungry and then you smell food or food is put in front of you and you're hungry. But I've always called that nice hungry, right? You're hungry because it's nice. You're not hungry because you're actually hungry and you need to eat. And the tricky thing is I've got such a shit relationship with food that I am nice hungry all the time. Part of my problem. I think for me, what would benefit me immensely would be just identifying when I'm hungry versus when I'm nice hungry. And I can eat nice things, but only when I'm hungry. If it was nachos Flanders style, I'm gonna have to remind myself of Flanders style nachos. I remember that he makes good hot chocolate. Oh, is that like cucumber with like something on it? Cucumbers with cottage cheese. Ew. Ew. Sure, why not? Cucumber repeats on me a little bit, but... At the blacksmith, you can do the following. Upgrade weapons, dismantle weapons, craft weapons. Dismantle. This is for, like, stats and stuff. I remember this being a feature in, Hyrule Warriors? Co-officer play, there we go. So co-op in this game requires beating 3 missions in the story. So it's literally until you unlock your first extra character, I guess. RE9 looking good so far, but I swear to God if they kill off Leon, I'ma be mad. It's a series though where like even death doesn't kill people, right? Wesker's died like 7 times. Wesker has died as many times as he has minutes to play with you. And, you know, Ethan has, you know, lost entire limbs and grafted them back on. His baby got turned into paste and then turned back into a baby. So, I mean, at this point, people could die in Resident Evil and still be alive. You say that, but you wait until Wesker comes back in Resident Evil 9, you're gonna be pissed. That is a joke, but watch it happen now. Oh no, the wife is talking now.
手をこまねいているうちに吉本は次の一手を打ってくる。後手に回ればもはや勝つ術はなくなるだろう。
My residents are evil. Do I take a chainsaw to them? Yes. I recommend getting in touch. There's a guy I know. His name is Dr. Salvador, and he can advise how best to handle evil residents. I love that they turned him into like a mythical being, a man of legend in the remake. Wow, I unlocked multiple playable characters now. I don't get Oichi, but I get Nor. I don't get to play as Nobunaga in this one. Okay. Oh, does this mean I get to switch between units? It is very stressful when you hear that chainsaw noise. You're like, oh, fuck. I'm prepared for anything. I got flash grenades for plagas. I've got, you know, I'm ready for anything. And then you hear that chainsaw noise and you're, oh. No.
光秀、息災のようだな。援軍はお前たちだけか。いえ、義達様もすでに着陣しておりまする。我らはその名代として。
Hey, Bart, you want to see my new chainsaw?
で、あるか。義達が俺のために働くとは思えんが、明智勢は頼りにさせてもらうぞ。 あ、先日の比例を償うには不足だろうが、力を尽くして戦わせてもらおう。
いよいよ今川との戦
When do we get to play as Kiryu?
半蔵、平八、我々は勝てるだろうか。
さて、
the movie is like the one part of Simpsons that I've watched the least out of all the Simpsons stuff that I've seen.
勝敗は四分六
I definitely need to rewatch the movie. I watched it for the second time ever at the start of Lockdown 2 Electric Boogaloo.
いつの間に出遅れるなど部門の恥だ。みんな行くぞ。
Visceral Simpson game. I have it on PS3. It's one of those games that fluctuates in value. Sometimes it's really expensive, sometimes it's really cheap, and it seems to fluctuate massively. I have it on PlayStation 3. On PlayStation 3, it's currently £25 to buy EX16 on voucher. Xbox 360, where I would like to own it, it's 28 to buy 18 trading. Still fairly pricey. I keep hoping it will show up in a charity shop for a couple of quid. I'm not spending £28 to play that game. Especially not when, you know, you can soft mod an Xbox 360 nowadays. You don't even need a modded one. Retainer of the Oda clan. Stinky. Not much is known about his early life, but one theory suggests that Mitsuhide originally served under Do-san Saito, the daimyo of Mino, but was forced to flee Mino after he opposed Do-san's son, Yoshitatsu, at the Battle of Nagara River. It is said that he eventually found himself in Echizen, where he served as guest commander under Yoshikage Asakura. It was during this time that he first met the future shogun, Yoshiaki Ashikaga. Aware that Nobunaga Oda intended to march from Kyoto, Mitsuhide introduced Yoshiaki to Nobunaga and himself became a retainer of the Oh, she's an archer. Okay. How do I switch character? No, that's horse. Ah, touchpad. Okay. It's a touchpad. She's actually kind of shit. I'm on my way to you! Some of these quotes I don't even remember. I went through all 1,000 quotes in that bot. I don't even remember that quote. Having multiple playable characters is nice. means you don't get bored of any one gameplay style. Beat Senna to break through to the Iwagama. Uejima. Halo Friday? Yes, that should be fine. I'm not aware of anything on Friday that would get in the way of Halo. I'll be pretty tired, but like the same tiredness I am now, so we'll probably be able to beat like another 2 levels. Oh, Band of the Hawk. I was gonna get it, but then I didn't. I thought about maybe getting it for this PS4. For the Warriors box. It should be fine. Halo 2 feels like a real like obligation because it's not fun. It's too difficult and unforgiving. Once we get to Halo 3, you know, apart from some really shitty snipers in the first mission, we're gonna have fun all the way through Halo 3 because Halo 3 is fun. Halo 2 is miserable. Halo 3 is actually good, and then Halo 4 I've never played. And ODST's solid. Oh, Nobunaga's in trouble. No, not Nobunaga. Ga. A red one. Convict Nobunaga. Oh, I had a little bit too much. This guy looks like he needs to be turned inside out. Inside out, but Reach is definitely the best Halo I've played. By like a country mile, Reach is the best one I've played. Reach is so good. Perfectly balanced legendary, not too hard. Escort Nobunaga to the retreat point. There's treats? Yeah, so it took us forever to get through that asshole Arbiter with the clones. And they kept checkpointing us at weird spots. That was like a particular type of curse, that boss fight. Oh, don't tell me that! The Prophet of Regret. I guess the name is fairly fitting. You end up regretting. And him! So there's 2 more? No, I'm not married to playing through that on Legendary, you know. We can turn it down to easy if you like. Hey, Sushi Sunshine. It's Sushi Sunshine. There's that blue circle. Nobunaga. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Right. Nobunaga-san, I've come to rescue you. I've come to rescue you and your ambition. I've come to rescue you, the fool. Yeah, like literally all that I need to make that game better is the ability to respawn. And it is crazy to me that they just turned the respawn off for Legendary in that game. Yeah. That's all I need is to be able to respawn. Like, it seems weird to me that they would have a game there that's decent and then intentionally do something that makes it the least fucking fun out of all of them. As, like, an intentional game design decision. It's just, it's ass. It's actually poo-poo ass. Sushi, shh. No, I'm playing it on my legitimate PlayStation 4. My real copy. Shh. Yes, I'm playing it on my jailbroken PS4. We got drum corps here. Switch to this guy because he seems to be struggling with a simple enemy unit. Oh, I see. Here they are. Right, okay. That's the drum corps. I think one day I'll jailbreak a PS5. I probably will eventually. I think it is too early just because publishers still send me keys for PS4 and PS5 games. both of which, you know, are playable on PS5. So it's... I wouldn't jailbreak a PS5 while publishers may send me PS4 and PS5 codes. Because if I do, I basically lose the ability to cover brand new publisher opportunities on those systems. This PS4 hasn't been online in 2 years, so... Yeah, right! So I was saying this, and kept telling me off. And kept telling me off for attacking teammates. Like, those are our teammates. It's like, I can't tell! Like, what do you mean you can't tell? I'm like, they all look the same! Ieyasu Tokugawa must defeat enemy. Ieyasu Tokugawa. Is he in? Is this Ieyasu Tokugawa in the room with us now? Is it possible to jailbreak an Xbox Series X? As far as I know, no. Because Microsoft supports independent developers by basically allowing them to access most of the console if they have a developer license, there's been no need to jailbreak the Xbox Series because Microsoft provides enough developer access to the everyman. Ieyasu Tokugawa must defeat the enemy troop. Oh, I see. In that area. That's what's going on. I need to come back. People can emulate games on it. Yeah, so people have no need to jailbreak the system because you could just install emulators on a retail Xbox Series X in developer mode. I don't remember if I played it on the Xbox. And I didn't play it for very long. I think Soybomb played through most of it. I think I only ever did like one stream of it just to test it. Right. Ah! Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm doing wrong. I'm not in the area where the troops have to die. I haven't had emulators on my Xbox Series X in a while, or any development stuff in general, because I haven't needed to. Any emulation I would do on it, I can also do on my PC just fine. Like, the novelty of it is eh. I didn't fail, did I?
兄上、家康殿が今川勢に囚われたそうですね。
ああ。だが今川が三河を取るには家康が必要だ。悪いようにはされまい。
だとしても家康さんはきっと苦しむことになる。
When do I get to play as
一緒
Oichi?
に戦いたかったはずだもの。
やはりまだ戦を起こすべきではなかったのです。まずは足元を固め。
Is it possible worth jailbreaking a Nintendo Wii U? Nintendo Wii U is definitely worth jailbreaking. Number one, piracy on that system is incredibly easy. Two, it's extremely unlikely that any game publishers or developers are going to come after you for pirating games on the Wii U. It's extremely unlikely. Nintendo might still, but, you know, third parties probably won't. So it's a bit of a grey area. Two, you get access to the VWii, and you can hack the VWii. So you can basically set your Wii U up with an external hard drive and play every Wii game you would ever want in HDMI out to a TV, so in a much nicer quality than the original Wii would output. And then you also get Tiramisu and other launchers for the standard Wii U that gives you access to homebrew emulators. And also, you can inject ROMs into the built-in emulators in the system, so you can inject any Nintendo DS game you want onto the Wii U and play Nintendo DS games on the big screen and video capture them if that's what you want to do. Yeah, it's the Wii U is absolutely worth hacking, absolutely worth modding, soft modding, 100%. Definitely worth jailbreaking the Wii U, and it's incredibly easy now. Like you literally put a couple of items on an SD card, and I think you put a DNS into the system, and that's it. Incredibly easy.
Mino からでございます。
The downside to modding the Wii U is basically, unless there's a way to load games off the external hard drive, I've never discovered it. You have to have your games on an SD card in the system. Thankfully, it supports like big size SD cards, but it means, you know, the size of Wii U games are like, some of them are like 30 gig, 40 gig. It soon fills up an SD card.
Oyaji
そうよ。あなたは噂通りのうつけだった。もう用なしというわけね。
お前もそう思うのか。
私がどう思うと私の役目は変わらない。けど、もう果たせそうにないわね。早く殺して。
こうしてみると、綺麗な顔をしているな、機長。親父殿に伝えておけ。信長は殺しても死なぬとな。
You started watching Solo Leveling. Interesting. Solo Leveling is one of those shows for me that I started watching it because everybody told me to watch it, and then I stuck with it because the characters and fights were cool. But I wasn't like invested in the story at all. It's one of those shows that I watched all the way through because it was cool. Solo Leveling is an anime about a character who is a low-class hunter, and he's very weak and pathetic. One day he dies, but he is allowed to come back and become stronger. And it's basically about him becoming a stronger dude. Would you say everybody was into something? Okay, when I say everybody, like What I mean is the general zeitgeist, right? I mean the general public. If you were to list like anime that's popular with the general public right now, stuff that is normie, Solo Leveling is up there as normie, along with Jujutsu Kaisen, Spy Family, Dragon Ball Z. You know, it's normie. That doesn't mean it's bad, but it does mean that it appeals to normie tastes. And if you're someone who wants something like really thought-provoking, you probably don't want Solo Leveling. But if you want to see a guy get stronger, and as Ant mentions, game logic, he's getting stronger by completing quests and things like that. If you are watching it because you want to see Guy get stronger and you want to see cool fights, then it's good. It basically it all boils down to like what you want, right? What you want out of it. These single use, assume these. Did I ever watch Seven Deadly Sins? I started it, but I never finished it. It was on Netflix, so I never got around to finishing. I ran out of Netflix or whatever. I stopped. I am interested in the series. I will have some manner of early access to the new game from Netmarble when it launches this year. And maybe I'll get round to trying it again then. But the clincher for me was that they never released the PS4 game on PC. They never ported Knights of Britannica to the PC, which is a really foolish move, because Bandai Namco would have cleaned up. They would have made so much money if they'd ported that to PC, and I would have played it by now. But no, they released it on PS4, where it's still absurdly expensive. I don't think it ever got a physical release. Oh, it did. Oh, 12 quid. That's actually not too bad. Is it available anywhere near me? Folkestone. I'm not going to Folkestone for the Seven Deadly Sins. Yeah, I think Solo Leveling is worth a watch if you like flashy fights. If you like flashy fights, worth a watch. I'm happy to have watched it because now I have something I can talk about with work colleagues who have watched it. So there's the social aspect to watching it, and then of course there is a collab coming to Fortnite as well, so having the context behind it, because there's stuff that's crossed over with Fortnite that I still have not watched or experienced, like Kaiju number 9 or whatever it's called, Kaiju number 8. Probably get round to checking that out at some point, but is it like he forgets he's playing a video game because the experience isn't real? It's okay. I'll give you a little bit more context. When he gets revived by the system. The system is like an MMO RPG. He has quests and daily quests that he has to do. He levels up, he gains stats, he puts those stats into different attributes, and his real physical body changes accordingly based on where he puts his stats into. He gets items and rewards that materialize out of thin air. And he gets to go on special quests that give him special rewards that allow him to basically break the rules of reality. Everybody around him continues to get more confused by how he basically is able to gamify every element of his life, essentially. Because they can't see the system, they can't see the quests he's going on. They just see the result of his hard work. And like in a week, he goes from weakling to tall, buff, and strong, and everybody's freaking out. The guy lost an arm and a leg, and he wakes up in hospital, and he's got his arm and his leg back. And people are very confused. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun because it's flashy and there's lots of combat. It's worth a watch for the flashy fights. But if you want something that's going to make you feel an emotion, you're not really going to feel it. Oh no, Hanbei is a guy. But he sounds so feminine and cute. A retainer of Hideyoshi, Hanbei originally served the Saito clan. When his lord, Tatsuoki, developed an alcohol addiction and began neglecting his political duties, Hanbei taught him a lesson by organizing a rebellion and seizing Mount Inaba with a mere handful of men. After the fall of the Saito clan, he was entreated by Hideyoshi, who had witnessed his incredible talent in action, to join him as a strategist. Hanbei used his exceptional mind to support Hideyoshi, but fell ill during their attack on the Chugoku region. I think I've been there in Mystical Ninja starring Goma. Hideyoshi begged Hanbei to rest, but Hanbei refused, remarking that dying in battle is the true death of a warrior. Not long after, Hanbei did indeed the death of a Thinning. I got so used to fighting as Archer Lady that it's weird going back to. Yeah, it was a what do they call it? A webtoon, just like a web comic. Yeah. Yeah, it's very Korean. The art style, the writing is very Korean. And I mean that in like the nicest way. It doesn't feel Japanese because it really is not Japanese. Naturally, the general public right now is obsessed with all things Korean. So I think the anime did well on grounds of being Korean alone. Before factoring in that, you know, it's actually decent. I just consider it normie, you know. But like, normie is not a slight on anything. Frieren is a normie anime, and I fucking love that. I fucking love Frieren. So it's just because something's normie doesn't make it automatically bad. I already beat him. That's my reward. My beautiful reward. Oh. Eppy, long time no see. And Ross's enemy is my enemy. The problem with these impersonations is they get more and more ridiculous as I keep repeating them. and then I listened to the original voice lines, and they're nowhere near as exaggerated. I've said this before, but that game's dub is particularly good for a video game released from that time. DualShock 4 battery level low. I know! The battery is fucked. I'm hoping that continuing to leave it plugged in for days might actually, like, revive the battery. Rendezvous with Mitsuhide Akechi. Hanbei is defected. What's wrong? Come a little closer. You little freaks! You're not as stupid as you look! I admit defeat. I'm no match for you. Oh man, such a good game. Star Fox 64 will forever be one of the video games of all time. Yeah. Yeah. Alpha Musa Max. Yeah, I can use a PS3 controller, but I don't have a PS3 controller. You can use a PS5 controller, but in Bluetooth mode. And syncing it to the PS4 would mean that it would unsync the PS5. What I'm gonna do is get a PS4, another one. A DualShock 4 from CEX with a warranty. Yeah, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy too. Take it. The barracks tapped it too. Maybe this will shut the barrack. Several gates across the battlefield of Oak. Oh. I want to take out this gate first. Yeah, solo leveling. I don't know if all of it is so far, but definitely season 1 is. There's 2 seasons. Yeah, so Crunchyroll will not let you watch anything now, I think, unless you pay for it. It used to be that Crunchyroll would let you watch ad-supported. I don't think they do anymore. I have my Crunchyroll sub. I'm happy to pay for Crunchyroll.
吉本を呼び込んでいたと。今は無用な戦いは避けよう。手触りだ。
Yeah, season 2 was last year, I think. Like early-ish last year.
ごめん。何も聞かずに僕と戦って。
うぬらんのこらず拙者の手柄となるがよい。
Sorry, Hanbei, but please understand, you sound quite feminine, and you're giving me an awkward erection, so you must be dealt with. I'm sorry.
申し訳ありません。吉達様。無事に逃げてね。
俺に任せろ。
運を祈ってる。
俺をうつけと侮ったか。お見事にござった。
Again, for a second, all I hear is erection. Well, what channel are you watching? Escape Room British, right? What do you expect? I watched Escape Room British, and I wasn't expecting references to erection. Really now? Beat the enemy troops at the central garrison. Mr. Garrison! Rage mode! Rage mode! Yeah, take. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, oh. Let's time that. It's alright. I have to take him out. Really? Gotcha. Dickhead.
幾度壊れようが貴様に捧げる忠はない。吉達様が引いちまった。俺らは一体どうすりゃいいんだ。
Yeah, Baral has been juiced. I don't know why Mitsuhide is struggling. Right, defeat troops at the central garrison. Watching Escape Room British and not Belle Delphine. I know, right? It's a shame I'm not Belle Delphine, but you're given the hand you're dealt, and you have to play with the hand you're dealt. You have to play. You have to deal the cards in the deck of life. I don't know where I'm going with this. Yeah, Oichi.
引かせてもらう。
Please, please, health, 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 health. Yeah, that'll do. Right, okay. I'd watch Belle Delphine if Belle Delphine 1 streamed video games, 2 on YouTube. And maybe I'd watch Belle Delphine. Central Garrison. Mr. Garrison!
あっちが何やら騒がしいな。撤収か。急ぎ向かうぞ。
Ukazo! Advance towards the retreat. What's Nobunaga stuck on? Enemies here. Unbelievable. Bonus objective. Defeat Motonobu Okabe and Yasutomo Asahina. Oh yeah, I see him. They're yellow. Shinde!
強い兄様、私も続きます。
父、まだ私に生きろというの。
Has it actually blocked you for saying that in the past?
相手ではなかったか。
止めようとて無駄よ。
家康いいこと？おじさまの期待にしっかり応えるのよ。
ああ、わかっている。
Why is he at the top of the map again? What is his problem? They sealed the retreat off.
私の獲物発見ね。
Yazu, why? Why did he turn on me? I thought you were my friend, Yazu. I thought you understood my ambition. I thought you understood Nobunaga's ambition. I feel like the escape route Ragish show is a sushi quote. That sounds like a sushi quote to me.
なんとかここは出したか。だが、斎藤がミロが失ったものはあまりに大きい。道三様、前を向け、光秀。生ある限り進むことはできよう。
Objectives cleared. 9/11. Asba! Oh. Ah. My name is Noob. This is
信長殿、俺は国元へと帰ろうと思う。義達の脅威から治療と民を守らねば。そうか。世話になったな。ああ。では、俺はこれで。待て。光秀。お前もやれ。こうか。よし。収めろ。これは誓いの証だ。男と男のな。生きろよ、光秀。信長殿。どうか達者で。
How's this game so far? Very solid as far as Warriors games go. This game being so good has absolutely quelled all my concerns about the upcoming Dynasty Warriors 2 remake? Dynasty Warriors 3 remake or whatever it is coming out this year. It really has like established my faith in that remake being good.
辛いか、機長。
わからないわ。ただ言えるのは、私にはもう何もない。父のため織田家に来たけれど、父はもういない。あなたも私を妻にしておく理由はなくなったわね。
ならば出家して親父殿を弔って暮らすか。そうしたいなら止めはせぬ。がもうお前を縛る者はどこにもいないのだ。この先は好きに生きたらどうだ。
Yeah, live your life how you want. Stay my wife. Stay my wife. Stay my wife. Stay my wife. My life and soul. Okay. Following the consecutive defeats at Miraki and the Nagara River, discontent with Nobunaga's leadership was spreading day by day throughout the other.
信行、また説教か。
兄上のやり方が間違っているとは申しません。しかし、家中の者たちが疲弊していることも事実。
This game is really like making the PS4 expel a lot of hot air.
綺麗事を並べたところで乱世に飲まれるのみだ。俺は俺のやり方を変えるつもりはない。
兄上のやり方に皆がついてこられるならば。
It's alright. The PS4 is meant to do that. Sorry, I need to shout into the microphone. It's meant to do that, to keep itself cool. I don't think it will kill the PS4. This may be a base model PS4, which is the absolute weakest as far as PS4 consoles go. But I'm satisfied it will pull. Mitsuhide Akachi. Dosan Saito. Tables. Grade your mounts. Why? Huh? Bought a horse. Citadel mode. You obtain materials used to upgrade your buildings and unlock event scenes between characters. Okay, so this is like the thing from Token Rambo Warriors. Not quite what I was thinking, actually. Of course, to develop your castle and yes.
役目を果たすわ。
見届けよ機長。
Maybe I can allow myself playing missions in this mode and leaving the story for on stream. That'll work. This is not one of the later PS4s that has the liquid cooling that melts. Nor would it be a problem anyway, because I'm running the console flat. Cut down your enemies and aim for the highest possible score in Citadel mode. Oh, I see. So this really is just like a beat 'em up mode. An enemy army is approaching. A bomb has been planted at the base. Gee, can anyone take care of it? Great Fox is ready to go. Falco's ship is in the docking bay. Effie's ship is in the docking bay. Slippy's ship is in the docking bay. Objective. Allied officers are in great peril. Go save them.
聞かせていただこう。我が不明恥じるばかり。
Where are the enemies? Aha. Here they are. Enemy's third army unit is advancing. Gaining the enemy commander. Let's do that. Just want to raise my my Muso first, so I can hit the boss with 2 Musos back to back. Okay, there we go. Can hit the boss with 2 Musos back. I'm gonna take him out before the time limit. Bonk. Yeah. Did it.
嬉しいものね。
Nice. Basic rewards increased. Got an S rank. Yeah, I can see this mode being a good way to level up the characters. Queen
すごい。よし。はい。
stream.
今日はいかがなさい。またいつでもどうぞ。
いらっしゃいませ。
Mineral fabric. Need any? Six lumber. Oh, I can only like buy 5.
毎度ありがとうございます。毎度ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。
今日はいかがなさいますか。
I take it like the others, it's only up to the highest level that you've reached. Anyone. These skill trees though are gonna make it. Hasn't unlocked any of this. Level 10 or higher. Those are... I'm unable to. Mitsuhide, start filling some of this in. Kind of reminds me of the skill tree in Bleach Soul Resurrection, which is also a Muso-like. Very good one at that. Highly recommend. No, it doesn't have any skill points. Oh, skill points are shared across all characters. Okay, that's different to how, like, it works in other... That's different to how it works in, like, other Warriors games. I see. Well, I'll dig into that mode more off stream. Nobunaga's path. Looks like there's a secondary path in this one. Interesting. Battle of Ino. In the midst of growing unrest in Oda clan, Nobuyuki has turned against his older brother.
斎藤義達が起こした内乱によって道三は討たれ、義達が美濃の新たな国主となった。道三との同盟関係が追放に帰した織田家は、斎藤と今川という強敵に挟まれ窮地に陥る。
I think we'll go until midnight. So we got like another half an hour or so.
信長の無謀な戦が招いた結果だとして、くすぶっていた織田家中の不満がついに爆
Just because I've been up since half 5. I figured that
信行こそ織田家の当主にふさわしいとする者たちが兵を挙げ、終わりは内乱状態と
not quite as long as we would normally go for.
当の信行は反乱勢力を
Put that down
抑
to
え
it
る
being
素
a
振り
long
も
day.
見せず、ここに兄弟相打つ戦いが始まろうとしていた。信長編第2章、誓い、異能の戦い。
How much Japanese history do I remember? Is this the battle where they like
まずは乱を鎮め
destroyed a dam to flood like
あ
a
いつと話を
town?
せねばならんな。
ああ、ま、安心しろよ。この槍の又座がいる限り、万に一つも負けはねえ。
右辺のことは利家さんに、サルジエがいるならこの秀吉に
Monkey business.
お任せを。
何者だ？
Who's the twink?
城の外で拾った渡り物だ。戦に出たいんだとよ。
手柄を挙げた暁にはご家中の末席に加えていただきたく。
あの面だ。どこぞの患者にも見えねえだろう。頭も悪くなさそうだし、度胸もある。
又座にそこまで言わせるとは、随分と買われたものだな、猿。
今は猿の手も借りてい状況だ。使ってやってくれねえかな。
なあ、勝手にしろ。
Monkey boy. Son Goku. Monkey boy. Waiting for somebody to use that voice clip out of context to try and cancel.
さてと、話を戻すが、権六殿はもちろん、
Oh, Lord Gonroku.
村木、長良川と負けが続いて、さすがの信行も勝ち
I think Nagara River was the battle where they got
お
flooded.
まけに、大一の姿も見当たらねえんだ。あいつ、信行に懐いてたからな。
とにかく今は乱を収めねばならん。急ぎ向こうの動きを確かめておきたいが。
そのお役目、この秀吉にお命じくだされ。おいらなら顔も割れてませんし、適任でございましょう。
よかろう。行け、秀吉。
御意。
Ah, and that's why this square takes place at the same time as the mission we're on, because that'll be a Monkey Boy mission. Oh wait, no, we can play as Monkey Boy. Okay, give him a shot.
一丁手柄を立ててくるか。
Hideyoshi Hashiba. Retainer of the Tokugawa clan, Tadakatsu was once praised as being too good for Ieyasu. At the time of his coming of age, he served in the Battle of Okehazama went on to play a major role in many famous battles, including the battles of the Anagawa River, Mikatagahara, Nagashino, Tamaki Nagakute, and Sekigahara. His mighty spear, Konbokiri, meaning dragonfly cutter, was said to have been so sharp that a dragonfly landed on its tip would be sliced in half. He is said to have fought over 50 battles without sustaining so much as a single wound. Karakatsu was a brave but calm man and was the only one who dared oppose Ieyasu. He was about to take his own life following Nobunaga's death at Onoji, successfully persuading him.
攻めてくるなら迎え撃つほかあるまい。近づく敵を一掃するぞ。またぞ。味方の要は俺とお前だ。
Good monkey boy again.
抜かるなよ。それに秀吉、お前も逃げ出さんようにな。どうにか砦を抑えねば味方を呼び込むこともままならんな。
Oh, yeah, I hadn't noticed. It's a Naginata. Yeah. Or more like a bladed stick. Fucking hell. Yahoo! He's fun. What's this Musa like? Pretty good. Shingo Tsunoda. Yo, this is Shingo Tsunoda. 4 minor. Styles of Beyond. And Tsukinojo Kamata to capture the central western garrison. One. Take the barracks captain out to lower the amount of units that we have from here getting in the way. Auguste! Oh, Tsunoda's found his way to this guy. Ashiba.
村の門しか知らんような裏道があったはず。はてさて、東の方だったかな。確かこの辺りに草木に埋もれた入り口が。お、あったあった。
You must be in the back road. I'm already at the back road. That was easy. Yahoo! Oh, he's great. He's fucking great. He is. Come back here, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that'll take him out.
よし砦は足がかりとして攻めるぞ俺がやるもう邪魔者はいねえよな
That's them.
これで手柄を一つ立てられたぞ
Back road on the other side of the river has been cleared out.
先に勝
A
負
lot of enemies here.
勝を失えば兵はおのずと崩れよ
Beat the commanding officer.
思いのほかやります
そうでなくては困る簡単にやられても兵を挙げた意味
But
も
what I really love about the way this game is set up in particular, when it gives you a new quest to do, it stops you, it tells you what the new quest is. Like, Warriors games, it'll just say, like, blah 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 is on the battlefield, go fight them. And it doesn't really, like, give you a moment to realize that that's what you should be prioritizing. This game really does just, like, put a little hand on your shoulder and say, yeah, you might actually want to focus on this goal. I really appreciate that about this. Yahoo! And that drum corps captain, I'm fucking sick of this guy making my enemies stronger. Yeah! I'm coming after you, asshole. Can't believe Oichi has betrayed us. Beat Oichi to clear a path.
これで敵兵は浮き足立つだろう 敵に反撃の隙を与えるな畳みかけよ
Oh, hey, Asus. Bye now.
敵の合流を許せば末森城が危うくなる何としてもこの席を死守せよ開門
もう止められないの
開門
兵が動揺しているようだ流れは完全に兄上に持っていかれたな
Wonder where Hashube is off to. think he might be going to the boss. Muso time! There's actually a Muso pickup right behind me as well that I'm immediately going to go for. Figure if I can get my rage up, I can do a rage Muso and finish him off in one episode. Oh, he's found his way to me. Cool. Still not quite at maximum rage yet. Almost. Got a couple more enemies. There we go. Overkill. But it felt good to use an attack that was basically overkill. Nobuyuki Oda. Brother!
まだ終わってはいません。やっちまうぞ。もう十分だ。話ならば聞いてやる。だからもう刀を収めよ、信行。私とて命を賭して兵を挙げたのです。決着がつくまでやめるわけにはいかない。
I put this army together, it would be a waste not to use it. Oh, okay, die then. Perish. That's what you wanted. That's what you get. Yeah, I did it. Taking us very close to midnight. Good. I missed one. I missed it. Asbaba. Aguinada. I figure if there's any end of level cutscenes, take us neatly.
信行、まずは理由を聞こ
う。ご存知の通り、家中では兄上のやり方に不満を持つ者が増えていました。彼らが敵方に通じる前に手を打つ必要があった。故に彼らに私を担がせて乱を起こした次第。そして兄上は勝った。あとは私が腹を切ることで織田家中は兄上を中心に落ち着くはずです。
お前の真意を聞いた以上、腹を切らせることなどできるか。
謀反の首謀者たる私の血筋を根絶やしにして、兄上の確固たる意志を家中に示さねばなりません。
血筋を根絶やしに、お前の幼い娘までも手にかけろというのか。
それが乱世の断りというもの。ただし私に組した者たちには
Ain't nobody dying.
どうか寛大な処遇を。
This is the modern age.
信行、お前に切腹を命じる。
母、メイドで兄上のご分をお祈りしております。
Really? You gonna have him Seppukumaru himself? You gonna have him Anhiro himself?
Nobuyuki, これが乱世の断りゆえならば、俺が必ず壊してやる。
Ow.
お前、なんてことを。
またざ、この赤子をどこぞに捨ててこい。
はあ、それより俺の話を。おい、信長様、信長、待てよ。くそ。
He's not gonna kill the baby. He's gonna rescue the baby. He's a good man.
勝家、待って。あなたまで命を絶つ必要なんて。
信行様が腹を召された以上、俺も追い腹を切らねば生き恥を晒すことになる。
あなたには兄様が大使をなすための力になってほしい。信行兄様はそう望んでいたはずでしょ。
仮にも主君に背いて兵を挙げた以上、おめおめと生きながらえるなんざ耐えられません。
戸川を一心に背負っていった信行の思いに応えてやれんのか、権六。
兄様。
俺も信行もお前の死など望んではおらん。今日よりお前には一に仕えてもらう。
Service Oichi. Aye, and gladly.
信行を守ったように、これからは一を守れ。拒むことは許さん。良いな。
良い。
Ashiba now available.
今日はいかがなさいますか。
Unlocked in the guy. And we unlock another girl.
いつでもどうぞ。
いらっしゃいませ。
How do I even use the... $5,000. 25 fabric. Didn't need 25 fabric before.
ありがとうございました。
なあ、いらっしゃい。またのお越しを。
Right. It's that time. I'm gonna go to bed. Thank you very much for joining me for tonight's stream. I appreciate it. I wasn't going to stream and then decided to stream, and it made me feel better. But now I am definitely tired, and now it is definitely time for bed. See you all on the next stream, which might not be tomorrow night. Just because I will need to be up stupid early in the morning on Friday. Alright. Until next time, if we live that long, take care.